Welcome to the Rich Rank. Today, we're ranking the cars of some of the richest people in the world. We'll see who drives the most extravagant rides, who keeps it practical, and everything in between. Let's jump right into our tier list. First up is Mark Zuckerberg. He's the co-founder of Facebook and one of the youngest billionaires in history. He revolutionized social media and now has a net worth of over $100 billion. Despite his immense wealth, he drives a Honda Fit. Mark says it's safe, comfortable, and low-key. This shows that sometimes less is more. But don't let that fool you, this billionaire isn't skipping out on luxury. One of his prized possessions? A $100 million private jet. Yep, while this Honda might keep him incognito, his private jet makes sure he travels in style and privacy. Guess he's got the best of both worlds. Now let's take a look at Shohei Ohtani. He's the superstar baseball player who made history as the first player to be named an All-Star as both a pitcher and a hitter. With a salary of over $30 million, his star is only rising. Ohtani drives a Toyota Land Cruiser, which lands him in the practical prowess tier. It's a reliable and rugged vehicle, perfectly reflecting his dedication and hard work. He's also got a taste for luxury. Back in Japan, Ohtani is rumored to own a $15 million luxury estate with panoramic views, private gardens, and enough space to relax between games. A down-to-earth car paired with a high-end home. A perfect balance for this humble superstar. Moving on to Steve Jobs. He was the co-founder of Apple. The legendary Steve Jobs had a unique approach to life and to car ownership. Known for his leased Mercedes, Jobs famously exhibited a legal loophole to let him swap out his car every 6 months to avoid a license plate. But while his car was practical, one of Jobs' most luxurious purchases was a custom-built yacht called Venus. This $10 million vessel was designed with the same care he puts into his Apple products, with sleek lines and high-tech features. Practical car, extravagant yacht. That's the Steve Jobs way. His leased Mercedes puts him in the unique choices tier. Leasing a luxury car due to a clever loophole? That's definitely unconventional. And speaking of unique choices, let's talk about Joe Rogan. This comedian, UFC commentator, and podcast icon rolls around in a classic 1993 Porsche 911. With a net worth of around $100 million, he's built a massive following through his engaging interviews and commentary. This vintage ride is iconic in its own right, which places him in the classics and nostalgia tier. This iconic car perfectly blends nostalgia with performance. Rogan's biggest investment is his podcast studio. He's built a $14 million recording space in Texas, equipped with state-of-the-art audio gear, soundproofing, and enough room for the biggest names in Hollywood and sports. His Porsche might be simple, but Rogan's studio? That's a luxury HQ built for podcast royalty. Now, shifting gears to Andrew Tate. He's known for his lavish lifestyle and controversial opinions. Andrew Tate doesn't hold back when it comes to cars. He drives a Bugatti Chiron, worth nearly $3 million, a car as bold and flashy as Tate himself. And that's not all. He owns a $30 million mansion in Romania. This lavish estate comes complete with a private gym, home cinema, and a fleet of high-end cars. Tate's lifestyle is unapologetically luxurious, and his Bugatti is just the beginning. This puts him in the luxury legends tier. The Chiron can reach speeds of over 300 miles per hour. Speaking of humility, we can't forget Warren Buffett. He's the Oracle of Omaha and one of the most successful investors of all time. With a net worth of over $100 billion, he drives a Cadillac XTS. This is considered a boring choice by many, but Buffett isn't all modesty. He's rumored to own a private island worth around $30 million. While he doesn't flaunt it, this hidden oasis gives the billionaire his own luxurious retreat. Even Buffett, it seems, can appreciate a taste of paradise. He famously said, "Price is what you pay. Value is what you get." Fun fact, Buffett still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. On the other hand, we have Bill Gates and Elon Musk. Both are known for their passion for high-performance vehicles. Gates, a fan of rare luxury cars, owns a Porsche 959, while Musk has famously driven a McLaren F1. But cars aren't their only luxury items. Gates is a serious art collector with a $100 million collection that includes works by Leonardo da Vinci. Meanwhile, Musk is known to collect vintage memorabilia and rare items. When you're as wealthy as these two, collecting rare cars and art is all part of the lifestyle. They both deserve a spot in the luxury legends tier, blending luxury with cutting-edge technology. Tesla has a special mode called Ludicrous Mode that allows the car to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.9 seconds. And finally, to wrap up our tier list, we have none other than Hollywood's chameleon himself, Christian Bale. Known for disappearing into roles like Batman, Dick Cheney, and Patrick Bateman, Bale is one of the most versatile actors of his generation. With a net worth over $100 million, you might expect him to cruise around in something flashier. But Christian Bale, he's got a different kind of ride. Yes, Bale still drives his beloved 2003 Toyota Tacoma, secondhand no less. While many stars roll up in Rolls-Royces or Maseratis, Bale's loyalty to his modest Tacoma makes him a bit of an outlier. So why does he stick with a nearly 20-year-old pickup truck? Well, for Bale, the Tacoma isn't just a vehicle, it's a personal dream on wheels. He's mentioned that he keeps his Tacoma because he wants to fit a motorcycle in its flatbed someday. It's a small dream maybe, but it reflects something rare in Hollywood. A star who values practicality, simplicity, and even a touch of sentimentality over luxury for luxury's sake. Bale even jokes that his Tacoma is a great car, defending it against the glitz and glamour typically associated with the rich and famous. So Christian Bale and his 2003 Toyota Tacoma take a special spot in our everyday humility tier. A reminder that sometimes the most iconic rides are the ones that bring you down to earth. So here's our final tier list. We've ranked these billionaires and celebrities and their cars based on luxury, practicality, and uniqueness, whether they embrace extravagance or keep it humble. Each choice tells a story about their personalities and values. Did Otani's Land Cruiser surprise you? What did you think of our rankings? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for joining us on this tier ranking journey. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button for more insights from The Rich Rank.